Hello again, Pietro here. Thanks for clicking on by. So today we are reviewing the Ultrahuman Ring Air. It's the smart ring that I've been wearing on my left index finger for the past, was it 16? I'm pretty sure today is day 17. I did a quick charge this morning, 10:15 to 11:11, while I was doing some testing for not watches, other stuff, so I just put it on there. Went from 53% to 77%. What's really cool about this ring is a lot of things, actually. When you first open up the app, you get this really cool splash screen, and when you charge it, well, I'll show you that soon. You don't have to charge it that often. I charge it about every 3 or 4 days. Sometimes I'll just throw it on the charger for 10 minutes, and that's what they recommend. So that was a live sync. You have 3 main stats. You have your movement index, so that's at the top. So if I click on that, we have my step count, activity, active hours, total calories, frequency, very cool. And at first I didn't quite understand the active minutes, or the activity minute, active minutes. And that's because I was relying upon Garmin or syncing with my T-Rex or my Apple Watch or Coros here. This is the Coros Apex 2 Pro in green, and this is the Amazfit T-Rex 2 in Ocean Blue Special Edition. Just get this out of the way because, well, I'll do the others later. The Oura Ring comes in different colors. There's the silver one, slate black, and then kind of this obsidian color, whereas this Ultrahuman Ring just comes in one color, a slate black, and I actually really like it. It's similar to this one, just a little darker. This is the slate ring by Oura, the Oura Gen 3, a size 12, and this is a size 11. So really close in size. We'll weigh them when I get back to the studio. So we have the sleep index and recovery score. So you have, again, you have your movement index, your sleep index, and recovery score. So if I go with my sleep index, it was okay. Got a sleep score of 62 last night. Total sleep, efficiency, it does the total sleep, the HR drop, timing, restorative time, blood oxygen. It has my sleep stages, and what I really like, I can click edit, and if it grabbed my bedtime or my wake-up time too soon, I can just drag this bar. See that? And I can reduce my sleep time and say, no, I didn't go to bed till 1 a.m. And then I woke up not at 5:23. Come on, direct, there we go. So you can alter that. Now you can't extend it. That's one thing you cannot do yet. There we go. Now it's back to normal. Or I can just exit and not save it all. So it's very nice that you can edit that, and then you can hold your finger down and see, oh, that was my deep sleep. Oh, that's when I was awake. And so far, it's pretty spot on. And then we'll go back, and then we have my recovery score. So 75. I've had better. And then you keep scrolling down, and now they have this fun thing, neutral light, circadian phase alignment. This is so cool. You're currently in the circadian dead zone. Dun dun dun. While light exposure and exercise have other varied benefits, exposure during this window has minimal impact on your circadian clock. All right, please advance movement. Movement in the light exposure during phase advance window helps with shifting. So basically, the ring helps you modify, maximize your movement throughout the day based upon your unique circadian phase for sleeping. It's quite advanced. So it's telling me that the dead zone ends in 1 hour. Good to know. And then in the morning it tells me other things. So we have the heart rate, 81 right now. That's my most recent thing. And then we have the heart rate throughout the day, of course, so I can hold my finger down and see what my heart rate's done throughout the day. I can do daily, I can do weekly, I can do a monthly. All right, cool. And then we have HRV 31, and I can click on that and expand it. I can do non-sleep HRV, which is the heart rate variability. If you don't know about that, here's a whole bunch of text. You can pause the video and read about that. Basically, there's my heart rate. So my average resting heart rate is around 65, sometimes as low as 57, even once it was down to 53. And then in between those beats is your heart rate variability. So if you have a HRV score of 35, your heart rate has a quick little rest of 35 milliseconds in between each beat. Whereas I have a niece, she exercises all the time, and I've put my watches on her wrist, and she's taken her own HRV stats. Her HRV is around 120, sometimes 130. So her heart is resting 100 more milliseconds in between each beat than mine. Now, I don't recommend that you compare yourself to a 21-year-old if you're my age. So don't compare yourself to someone half your age. It's just an example. If you're really fit, your HRV has a high score. And then you have your resting heart rate, 59. All right, calibrated baseline. Nice. The Ring wants you to wear it consistently for a solid, 2 weeks. So that's why I waited until day 17 to do this video. So now we scroll down, then we have the timeline, which is really cool. It shows me hiking in Provo, gives me my window for stimulants. So it lets you know, based upon your circadian rhythm, when you're going to sleep, when you should be taking caffeine or other stimulants, such as alcohol or tea. Has my cycling this morning, and then it imported all those from Garmin. And then it has my sleep score, so a nice little timeline throughout the day. And then it has my battery. I can click on that, drill down, check for firmware updates. I'm on the latest firmware, soft reset, factory reset, set up a new ring. I don't know why you'd need more than one, but I don't know. And then I can do performance coach, very cool. And then they're working on this other product and ecosystem with the Ring where you can monitor your glucose. I don't know if I'll be participating in that one. And then we have movement and breathing. Very cool. I'll show that in another video. And then we have my list. No data as of now. And then we can go back to home, and then I can scroll back and see all my stats from yesterday. So yesterday I had a movement index of 95, sleep index of 85. Oh, interesting. 95, 85, and 86. And then I can click on that, and it shows me details of why it gave me that score. Resting heart rate trend, all that fun stuff. Temperature, skin temperature, more RTV, again, timeline, and then I can go back to day 1. So we can go back to Saturday, which was a really busy day, the 29th. Yeah, that was a busy day. So my recovery score, not so good. Sleep index, 51. Oh wait, not that Saturday. When was it that I went rafting? Saturday the 22nd. There we go. Movement index, 13,000 steps. But the activity was low, and that's because I didn't use the app to do the timeline. So now let's go back to today. And this is a really cool feature. So when you work out, you don't have to take a watch with you. So right there, you see that heart rate? That's my current heart rate off the Ring. So you scroll down to timeline, you click the plus, and you choose the event. So I can add food, I can log my food, I can click on timeline again, I can add sleep if for some reason it didn't catch sleep or if it didn't log a nap, but it does actually track nap. Are you sure on discard? Yes. But what I did this morning is I clicked workout, and it is in beta, and then I clicked outdoor cycling, and then I clicked start, and then it mapped it. So let me show you that workout from this morning, outdoor cycling. So this is from the Ring, 15.34 kilometers, 117 beats per minute, 310 kilocalories, 170 max heart rate. Then we have the workout zones, total calories, heart rate recovery, really good info. So then you're wondering, well, doesn't Oura Ring do that? So now we'll open up the Oura Ring, and I also recorded outdoor cycling, and this is what the Oura Ring tracks. Duration, active calories, speed, distance, average heart rate, a map, splits, and that's it. You can edit the workout, which is nice. You can change it to the intensity or whatever, and then that will increase or decrease your calories. And then we go back. Can we edit? I can remove it. It doesn't look like I can edit the workout yet, but that may be coming along soon. Again, the Ultrahuman Ring they just barely started selling it a few months ago. The Oura Ring has been out for a good 5 years, so in a way it's an unfair comparison. But it's really cool. I like the stats a little more, and I like how you can do multiple workouts. So we'll go back to the timeline and let me show you all the workouts that it's currently tracking. Click the plus, choose workout. You can do outdoor cycling, outdoor walking, outdoor running, indoor walking, indoor running, indoor cycling, cross training, HIIT, or is it HIIT, whatever it's called, badminton, football, cricket, basketball, hiking, elliptical, functional strength training, traditional strength training, core training, Pilates, yoga, squash, table tennis, and regular tennis. Very nice. And then again, you can click on Discover, and there's a bunch of meditations. You can do other workouts. You can do Pilates, and all this is included right now. So like if I want to do a full body balance, HIIT Pilates, weight loss, and it's a 27-minute workout, start session, grab a yoga mat, and then it has the trainer. Let's see what happens. Should be a video. Ooh. All right, I have to start doing some yoga. I do have a yoga mat. Ultrahuman.
Hello and welcome. We're going to be doing a full body workout today, HIIT Pilates sequence. That's high intensity interval training with Pilates concepts. So let's get started. We're going to get started lying down.
So that's just one of the many workouts that is included in the app. Now Oura, you can click on the plus, you can add a workout, but right now that's just your honesty policy, or you can do record workout HR, and they just have 4: outdoor running, outdoor cycling, indoor cycling, and walking. But the Oura Ring does integrate with other fitness apps and fitness watches, so my activity goal was 250 because of my poor sleep last night, but I still reached 971 burned calories, so a really good day for me. And then these are all I think I have too many things importing, to be honest. And similar but different from the Ultrahuman Ring, you have the readiness score, you have your sleep score, and your activity score. And when I compare them, they're quite comparable. So even though the Oura Ring has been out for almost 3 times as long as the Ultrahuman Ring, the accuracy and the consistency is, I'm impressed. I'll just say that. And the comfort. That's the one thing that I've really, really not been enamored with, but really been surprised with. I was surprised how comfortable it is. There's just one slight little bump right there, and it just slides on your finger, whereas with the Oura Ring, I'll compare the size 12, you have the 3 bumps. I mean, they don't dig into your finger per se, but I don't know, the Ultrahuman's slightly lighter, and it's a little more comfortable to wear. So now I have my 4 rings. I'm doing a 2-year study. Oura didn't ask me to do it. I just wanted to do it because I thought it'd be fun. So I have about another 9 months to go, and then I will have worn 3 Oura rings for 2 years consecutively for over 90% of the calendar days. I loaned this one to a friend for a couple weeks. I loaned this one to another friend for a couple weeks. But the Oura Ring 2.0 has been on my finger consistently. So there you go. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. So let's take a break. The battery life is good. And let's go back to the studio and weigh the rings. And I'll show you some more comparison stuff. And then there's the evening part. It is now 23:09. That's 11:09 p.m. for those that don't follow military time. And you can see right here on the clock, start winding down. Screen exposure, like filming videos, during this window is suboptimal for health. Relaxation methods like listening to music and non-sleep deep rest are highly beneficial. All right. And my stimulant window, oh yeah, it closed a long time ago. If we click right here, it ends right around 3 o'clock based upon what the ring is determining my sleep patterns are. So it learns about you, just like other rings, which I'll take off because you didn't see me wearing those other rings. There, yeah, just that one ring. Oh, and these watches, they're not part of the video. I apologize for the distraction. There we go. So we have warm milk. These are downers to aid sleep. Almond milk, valerian root tea. All right. And caffeinated. Ooh, yeah. And then it has, the life of what it could do. So if I were to down a, that's kind of funny. Kind of cut it off. I think it's like a Monster Energy drink for 200 milligrams. That would have a side effect of 7.17 hours. And then, of course, there is, the small font you can see there. The information in this is for general use, so please exercise discretion. I'd like to emphasize on the word exercise. Caffeine affects each of us differently based upon our genetics, microbiome, age, and health. Overconsumption could lead to restlessness, insomnia, and heart issues. Consult a healthcare provider before making drastic changes in your caffeine intake, particularly if you are pregnant, nursing, on medication, or prone to anxiety. I could not agree more. Before you're starting anything new, some exercise program, before you start changing caffeine habits, if you're drinking more than one large coffee a day, yeah, you might want to consult your physician. So there's the stimulant window. It's really quite cool. And then in the morning, I'll have another window to show you. So at night, it shows you the wind down, and that's the phase delay. See right there? Screen exposure, and then it has phase advancements, 1,700 steps in phase advance, and I have 10,095 done. Then we have the minima zone, temperature minima 91.77 Fahrenheit. This is a stage where your temperature minima can be observed. Your absolute temperature minima is the lowest temperature recorded in this zone. Cool. So I need, and then it goes back to the whole circadian phase alignment, which is what you want. You want to keep your body, your mind aligned in this circadian phase alignment. And then you can click on the info and it tells you about the phase response curve, the PRC, very good stuff. I'll let you read that on your own. And then, of course, there's a movement index. Now, if you had a really, really busy morning or afternoon and you worked out one of those times, you can't just rest on your laurels and think, oh, I can still get 100. I did have a really high movement index several days ago, and then it plummeted because I was quite lethargic. But if you're just kind of even keel and you have a workout, you can still end a day with a 95, and that was 12,010 active minutes. That's because I didn't use the app. And that's another really cool thing, which we already reviewed, the whole cycling thing. And of course, it's really easy. You just, had I worked out today, I would have scrolled down to the timeline, Kick Plus, workout, would have chosen my workout. These are all the workouts you can choose. For example, I would have done some table tennis and then click start, and then it starts logging my workout. Table tennis has a nice countdown, and boom. And then, of course, we can just end the workout. Pretty cool, I think. So today's stats, really good. Heart rate, 83. That's my average today. And then my resting heart rate, 59. I'm very happy with 59. HRV, 31. I'm working on it. Timeline, 10 p.m. Nice save. You caught up with your activity needs by moving. Awesome. 6 p.m. you can still do it. You have lower activity volume today, but you can still catch up for a leisurely walk. And I walked around the house and did some chores. Phase delay is starting soon, so it lets me know that the phase delay is starting. And for one reason or another, it did not detect my nap today. It was a really short nap. It was 20 minutes on the couch. I kind of passed out. My Oura Ring, which I wasn't going to talk about today, it actually did track the nap. So there's nap, 22 minutes. But when you do nap, and when the Ultrahuman Ring tracks that nap, it not only shows it in the timeline and shows it in your sleep, it shows you plus or minus in the sleep score. Here we go. So on Sunday, I took a nap, a +1 due to nap. See? How cool is that? Now if we scroll down, there's the sleep stages, movement, heart rate availability, temperature, and if we scroll down to the timeline, there should be, there's the nap, 3:41 to 4:21 p.m., sleep index +1, recovery index +1. Once in a while, the app kind of jumps a bit. They are working on that. So time to stretch your legs. If you follow the app, and it's like anything, with watches and rings, there's only so much these gadgets can do for you. You still need to do a little bit of reading, and you have to learn to trust your body, listen to your body, listen to your mind. But so far, I am impressed with the app. I'm impressed with the consistency, and I feel it's accurate. I like the whole stimulant window. So we'll conclude this in the morning, and we'll see another thing of sleep. But just another comparison to Oura. My sleep index from last night was an 82. All right. And the sleep index from Oura was 78. So we have the Oura Ring, 78. Good. Says I slept 6 hours and 5 minutes. And Ultrahuman thinks that I slept 6 hours and 6 minutes, total sleep 5 hours and 51. A lot of the apps now, they have the time in bed, and then you actually see sleep time. So good stuff, good stuff. Okay, we'll wrap this up in the morning. Good night. Good morning. So I promise you, I told it's slowly the morning part. It is the morning. I'm still waking up, but I wanted to give you that experience of what it'd be like waking up with a ring. So you wake up in the morning, you grab your phone. The ring doesn't tell you any data, just like other smart rings on the market right now. And then you put on your glasses so you can read your phone. There we go. There is text there. Now, one thing I really like about the ring, and why a lot of my friends wear the ring, is they don't want to wear watches to bed. They just want a nice, simple device that's going to track their health, not going to buzz, not going to beep, comfortable, light to wear. Yes, that's what a lot of consumers want, and I think that's what initiated the smart ring market. The app is kind of cool. It's kind of like this, I like the logo that they use. And open. So now it's syncing in the bottom left-hand corner. Good morning. 89 sleep index. 68 beats per minute average. You got enough sleep hours today. This helps with higher recovery, cognitive, and immune system function. Good, because I need that. Now I can just tap on the screen. They'll minimize. Sleep index, 89. Recovery score, 86. Now my movement index is not calculated yet because I just woke up. I just broke 500 steps. It needs at least 500 steps or an activity. Now it hasn't calculated my caffeine window quite yet. Adenosine clearance window. Delay stimulants to let residual clear and heighten the stimulant effect during productive peaks. It's recommending non-caffeinated drinks right now. And there's the list of caffeinated drinks we were talking about earlier. Now if we click on the little thing, adenosine is a naturally occurring chemical that increases your urge to sleep. During your sleep, your body works to eliminate adenosine, making you feel more refreshed upon waking. This process of purging
residual adenosine persists for roughly 2 hours after you rise. However, if you ingest stimulants like caffeine during this time, they can obstruct the adenosine receptors, disrupting the body's natural clearing mechanism and potentially leading to an afternoon energy slump. Interesting. I normally don't drink a morning coffee or grab a Mountain Dew and pound it on my way to work. I usually don't have caffeine until hours later, so that's good to know. And again, that's based on when you wake up. So for me, my caffeine window doesn't start until, looks like, around 10 o'clock then. Nice. I need to go help a friend do some moving, so we're going to take a break and...
All right, day 31 with the Ultrahuman Ring. Those other parts that you just watched were from over a week ago, and I've learned a few things. The workout stuff, it's in beta, and let me explain why. I've been talking to the Ultrahuman Ring people over in India, Dubai. I don't know. They maybe they're here in Utah. I don't know. So we'll open up the app here, and then you're going to see what I'm going to see, because they asked me to make them a video. So what I did is I went on several walks. I went on a bike ride, did a whole bunch of stuff. And what's supposed to happen is if you're wearing your Apple Watch or your Garmin watch, it actually synchronizes to a lot of different wearables. Then it shows up in your timeline. All right, easy enough, right? So we open up the Ultrahuman app. That little icon in the bottom left-hand corner, that's my ring synchronizing. I have mine synchronized to the iPhone 12 mini, and it's been great. The app actually works on both Android and Apple. So now it's synchronized. I can click on my move index, 9,822 steps. Garmin is telling me that I have 12,955. I've also been wearing my Samsung all day. That says 11,859. So the step count is way off on the ring. And when I wear it on my left index finger or my right middle finger or my right index finger, the steps are about the same. But that's okay because steps are feckless. Now active minutes, those are important. Activity minutes, 15 active minutes. Okay, that's not a lot. Even though I have a computer job, that's not very good. So now I scroll down, sleep index 83, recovery score 86, try something fun today. I did. And now we scroll down to my timeline, Provo walking. I did a walk right before I left work, and I logged it using the app. So there's my heart rate. Oh, sorry, this is the one from Garmin. So there's 8 minutes. And then I did the outdoor walking using the walk. There we go, 1.25 kilometers. And it shows that I worked out from 351 to 408. All right, that's pretty good. And then it shows the zones. That's more than 15 minutes right there. And I go further down the timeline. Here's my weight workout imported from Garmin. I have cross training imported. Well, the cross training was the workout with the ring. So again, I've worked out with the ring on using the beta apps. And there's another walk this morning, 2.95 kilometers for almost an hour. And yet we scroll back up to the movement and the ring is telling me, oh, sorry, you've only been active for a measly 15 minutes. That's not good. So now we go to the Oura Ring. The Finnish have been doing their ring for a long time, and I apologize, Ultrahuman. I don't mean to compare you, but I need to give the viewers something to compare them to. Yeah. So we have 886 calorie burn. I've exceeded my goal, and then here are the imports. Great. Import from Strava, weight training, everything imports. The imports on Oura actually count towards my stats. But if we go back to Ultrahuman, they're not counting. And even when I wear the ring, and it does warn me. So you scroll down, right timeline, you click plus, you choose your workout. It says beta right there. See right there? See the word beta. So there we go. Maybe if I just added the activity and it would count let's just try it. So let's do weights. Okay, weightlifting. And I did weightlifting this morning at around 7 a.m. and I did a bunch of push-ups and stuff. All in all, I was working out for almost 45 minutes. So I'll just say 43 and save. Cool. So that updates, the little ring updates. It adds it to my timeline. So now we'll go back to the movement index, activity, 15. Yeah, I really thought by using the beta workouts it would increase. Now, as far as sleep index, 83. Great. And then we have the reports that I've already shown. And I go back to Oura Ring, sleep score, 84. The sleep and the nap tracking working great, but the workout stuff, not there. And again, it's in beta, so you just need to not lower your expectations, but it's going to be several more weeks until they get this right. But I love wearing the ring still. I find it to be more comfortable than the Oura Ring. It is light, 2.4 grams, whatever they say, depending on the size. I've handed this to people and they're like, whoa, and they really like how you can see all the technology inside the ring. That's a huge selling point. And the fact that it's waterproof. I had another ring. Whoops, oh, little dog noise there. The people from France, they're working on it. And maybe circular could be spectacular later this year. And I hope they are. I've been through the circular ring. I am so sorry. Here, there. Better? Box 1, box 2, I've gone through 2 circular rings. The first one fell apart. The second one lasted and functioned for about 2 or 3 days. So am I a smart ring expert? No, I still have a lot to learn. I do enjoy the technology, and I'll just go on record again. It is way more comfortable to wear just, well, I guess 2 rings, your wedding ring and just 1 smart ring to bed each night. The Enzo rings, those are nice as well, and to not wear a watch. But I do like the T-Rex 2 by Amazfit. Oh, I got that right. Amazfit. Yeah, Amazfit T-Rex 2 in ocean blue. And this is the Garmin Venue 2 Plus by Garmin. So there you go. Now I could just go to bed with 1 ring. And the Ultrahuman, I very much enjoy how it's tracking my sleep. I enjoy that when I do take a nap, it actually shows it. It'll say, +5. And then I'm getting the notifications now. If you have the app and you didn't do the notifications right, I'll just show you. Because for the first 2 weeks, I wasn't getting any of the notifications. So you just go to settings on your iPhone and then scroll down to notifications. And then you want to scroll on down to Ultrahuman. I scrolled too fast. There we go, Ultrahuman. And I chose immediate delivery, which worked really well for me. And then I just have it going everywhere. Sounds, badges, banner style, temporary. You can do persistent. That can be fun. Sure, I'll try that for a while. Or you can do delivered summary, scheduled summary. But I didn't have any of those checked by mistake, so I wasn't getting any of the notifications. And the notifications are fun. It's really fun. And it's real easy to read the stats. You got your movement, your sleep index, your recovery score. I really enjoy the timeline. The heart rate can be a little too high, and I think the HRV, when I compare it to Garmin and Apple and Samsung and Amazfit and Coros, the HRV is a little light, and hopefully they'll improve on that. But there you go, day 31 with the Ultrahuman Ring. I'm going to try swimming with it soon, and I'll see how that goes. The heart rate while swimming is really tricky, and we'll see if it detects. The other thing that's off is when you're doing the heart rate during the workouts, the heart rate is a little high. So here's my heart rate. See right there? 154. And then it kind of fell below 101. It was just kind of all over the place. Whereas when I look on the Garmin workout for that exact same workout, so again, here's the Garmin app. I have this wonderful walk by the Provo River, and we'll go to the stats. Heart rate, average heart rate 105, max heart rate 118. Is it because the sensors are that much larger and the sensors on the Ultrahuman Ring are just really, really small? I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it. If you have the Ultrahuman Ring, or you have the Aura Ring, or the Circular Ring, maybe you have the Ring Con, let me know your thoughts. I'm going to continue to wear it. I think they're going to have firmware updates, and I'm excited to see where they go with this. And yes, let the credits roll for the Paramount Kid. Thank you so much for clicking on by. My name's Peter, and you've watched another episode from Gadgets Anonymous. Goodbye. I don't know if this is going to work. We might get dog chain noises, but we'll see how it goes. Let's wrap up the Ring video, and it's day, hang on, just give me a second. Okay, give me 2 seconds. There we go. Ultrahuman Ring Air. Today is day 31, and this is my remarkable tablet. I always get questions later. And this is the box the Ultra Ring came in. Yeah, it's been good. It's just that, oh man, where's my phone? Cut. And just for you, Paramount Kid, because I know you're still watching, we'll see you soon.